mind you can't control. Running wild, can't calm down. My head is in the clouds. Gotta keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now. Do it like it's only today. We gotta party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. No, we don't care about the bad nights. For a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this. We gotta party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. No, we don't care about the bad nights. For a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this.
Hello, my beautiful pearl. Thank you all for joining. Hit that thumbs up as you're rolling in. Really do appreciate you. Thank you, Jessica. Getting it started. Appreciate you, my love.
On my last straw, I'm broken and I'm woken up. I'm done feeling your lies. I've had enough. I can't run your place.
Thank you, Jonathan. Y'all. Thank you, guys. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much.
Mean nothing more to me, 'cause let's start over now.
For you guys.
Rewind, and I won't let you go. I need you by my side.
Thank you again, Jessica. Thank you, honey. Very kind of me. Thank you all so much. Jessica. Thank you. Thank you, baby. You are so good.
I'm gone, don't run from the truth. You're lost, now I know you played me just like a flute. I still can't believe you had me on a leash, cutting all my teeth with all the lies you bring. 'Cause let's start over now. Rewind, and I won't let you go. I need you by my side. Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. ask me how we got here, 'cause you don't know how. You say we're taking on water, yeah, we're sinking now. You're looking all concerned, like we're gonna drown. But we both know how to swim, no worries, let's go for now. Let's take it slow, where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow, who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. I drag you out your mind, and there are days I hate you, but baby, you're still mine. And now we have the best times, no matter what we do. And even when we don't, there's nobody I'd rather choose. Let's take it slow, where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow, where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow, who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me.
Darlings.
Come along with me. Together with the truth you'll see.
Be great taking it slow.
Got pearls and a laughter too. The search for facts is always new.
That thumbs up.
Place we keep it real.
Yes, we do.
Vibes and joyful zeal.
Always classy.
Join the journey, it's just begun.
Dirty Diane.
Shine brighter than the sun.
Brenda, Amanda, Sheet, and
share the vibe. Crush those pearls, let's take the ride. Helen's here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear. Spreading truth is what we do. So hit subscribe and join the crew. With every search we pave the way.
Get to your husband, Janet.
We lift our hearts. In the search, we all take part. Thank you all for standing strong. Together we belong. Hit the light and share the vibe. Crush those pearls, let's take the ride. Come in here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear.
together through the storm and darkest weather. We search high, we search low, together everywhere we go. Justin's here and he's going live with the best fans by my side. We're a family, we hold strong. Together we can right the wrong. We clutch and pearls, we shine like stars. Searching wide, spreading love afar. Every stream, every heartfelt plea, we are one in this community. Daily grind, but we're not stopping. Pearls around the world just popping. With each view and every share, we send hope and show we care. We clutch them pearls, we shine like stars. Searching wide, spreading love afar. Every stream, every heartfelt plea, we are one in this community. But we're not stopping. Pearls around the world just popping. With each view and every share, we send hope and show we care. We clutch them pearls, we shine like stars. Searching wide, spreading love afar. Every stream, every heartfelt plea, we are one in this community. In the night,
really is, really is.
Pearls will light and lead the way. Justin's heart and your support. Together we will hold the fort.
Linda, I'll tell you 1 second.
Daily grind, but we're not stopping. Pearls around the world just popping. With each view and every share, we send hope and show we care.
Yes, amazing, isn't it? Wait, what? So sad, CB.
Click play and come along with me. Together with the truth you see. Got our pearls and our laughter too. The search for facts is always new. In this place we keep it real. Classy vibes and joyful zeal. Join the journey, it's just begun. We shine brighter
Welcome,
than the
SJ.
sun. Hit the like and share the vibe. Clutch those pearls, let's take the ride. Comments here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear. Defending truth is what we do. So hit subscribe and join the crew. With every search we pave the way. Together we will save the day. Defending truth is what we do. So hit subscribe and join the crew. With every search we pave the way. Together we will save the day. With every laugh we lift our hearts. In the search we all take part. Thank you all for standing strong. Together we belong. Hit the like and share the vibe. Clutch those pearls, let's take the ride. Comments here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear. Hit the like and share the vibe. Clutch those pearls, let's take the ride.
Well, hello, 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 my beautiful pearls. Good to see you all. Thank you all so much for joining me. Really do appreciate your time. You could have chosen to be anywhere on YouTube, anywhere on the internet, anywhere in the world, and you chose to be right here. I know your time is very, very valuable, and I do appreciate you spending some time with me. Today is February 13th, 2025. It is currently 7:20 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States. Hello. How is my beautiful, beautiful pearls doing? Good to see you all. Sheila, I have no idea what you're talking about. Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. Not involved in any sort of anything. Uh, but anyway, moving on. I need to thank Jessica. You have been very, very generous. Thank you so much, my dear. Really do appreciate you, my love. Thank you so very much for your very generous support. Really, really, really do appreciate you, my beautiful Jessica. Thank you so very much. Uh, can't thank you enough. Thank you, my dear. You are so sweet to me. I really do appreciate you, beautiful Jessica. And Dawson, thank you so much, my dear. Good to see you, honey. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much for your support, Justin, Remy, sweet Pearl family. Love you. We love you too, beautiful Dawson. Thank you so very, very much. And we got Jessica, Jessica, Jessica. Thank you again, Jessica. Very, very sweet of you, my love. Paper Cut says, any update on skeletal remains? There has been, you know, I don't think it is anything related to any cases that we have covered. There's a guy that's been missing kind of in that area for quite some time. Uh, I'm wondering if it's him. We're just going to have to kind of wait that out and see. But I don't think it's anything related to any cases we cover. Sebastian Rogers, Summer Wells, uh, anything like that. We want answers, but you know, you don't want those answers, but you also want answers. You know what I mean? It's a really difficult thing. So just kind of waiting on that paperman. So we'll just kind of have to wait and see on that. Tina, thank you so much, my dear. 7 months coming in clutch. How you doing? How you doing? Thank you so much, my dear. Really, really do appreciate you. Thank you so much for your support, my dear. Really do appreciate you. Thank you, my dear. Always a pleasure. Thank you again a million times, Jessica. Thank you so very much, my love. And we got Nikki Forever, 5 months. Love you, Justin and Pearl family, Sebastian Strong. Amen. Thank you so much, Forever, Nikki. Really do appreciate 5 months of continuous support. Thank you so very much. And Jessica, thank you so much. Really, really do appreciate your love. Brenda says, guys, I need something for my throat. It's dry and tickles. I can't. So, there's these, uh, it's a tough word for me to say, lozenge. I can't even say it. A cough drop, sort of. And you get them where like the toothpaste and all of that is, and it really helps. You can get them at CVS, Walmart, Target, Walgreens, all of that. So hopefully you feel better, my dear. Um, hopefully you feel better. Renee, today was stressful today. Oh, I hope it gets better for you, honey. Really do. Justin, do you have Seth's number? Can you set up a meeting with him and the um I don't know why, respectfully, I don't know why I would do that. They have each other's number. If they want to speak to each other, they know where each other is. You know what I mean? I can't say it like said. I've never been able to say. Um, so, you know, um, I I don't think that they're going to be speaking to really anybody. Uh, yes, those are really good too. Those are really good. Those were kind of like candy. Uh, so, yep. Um, we're at almost a year, and um, they haven't spoken out in since about 3-4 months after Sebastian disappeared. Them talking about Sebastian's name getting at the bottom of a feed. Well, uh, they certainly have not contributed, that I have seen publicly, supporting, uh, advocating for their son. I hope that, like I've always said, there's nobody that can advocate for Sebastian better than Katie and Seth. And there is only one that is continually advocated. My beautiful Malikat, thank you so much for gifting. Hope you are well. Thank you so much. If you received that, give our beautiful Mally a big, big thank you. Thank you so much, my beautiful Malikat. Really do appreciate you. And there's my beautiful Canadian. Thank you so much, Canadian Cookie, for gifting the pearl necklace. You received that. Give our beautiful Canadian Cookie a big, big thank you as well. Thank you, beautiful Sharon. God will right this ship for you, Sebastian. That makes me want to cry. Those who did this will never sleep in heaven. Hell awaits the evil. Certainly a lot of that in the world, isn't there? You harm, if someone harms a child, it's, even, I've said this before, even the most hardened criminals don't hurt kids. You know what I mean? So whoever did this to Sebastian, yeah. Thank you so much, SJ. Really do appreciate you, my friend. Hope you are well. Good to see you, SJ. Thank you so much for your support, my friend. And we got Angel. How you doing, Angel? Thank you so very much. Thank you, my dear. Really do appreciate you, my beautiful angel of light. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for everything, beautiful angel. Hey, Maria. Good to see you, babies. How are ya? Thank you so much for your support, Miss Maria. Really does mean a lot, my friend. And we got Enjoy Life, 8 months. Thank you so much, Enjoy Life. Really do appreciate you. Thank you for all you do, Justin Amods. Thank you, my beautiful friend. Good to see you. Hope you are well, my beautiful Enjoy Life. There's Promise. Hey, Promise. So happy to be a part of this group. Life has slowed down a bit after the wedding, so I'll be more present now. Just counting down to baby girl's arrival. I am so happy for you, Promise. I wish you and your new husband so many happy beautiful years together, building a family. Um, there is no greater love. There is absolutely no greater love when you hold your child for the first time. You realize why you were really put on the planet, and that is the truth. That's it. Like, that is it. And you think you can't love them anymore, and they you watch them grow and become the human beings that uh they become, and it is amazement. It is amazement. um you don't but I will say, you don't know love like that, in my opinion, until you have a child, but you also don't know tired. You also don't know tired until then either. When you know it's like, what did I do with my time before then? And it really is. It is a big sacrifice. Um, always, like, people say, of course I don't got grandkids yet, but people say grandkids are even better. And I'm like, how is that possible? Um, so that's an amazing, it's gotta be so amazing, to just see your kids have kids. You know what I mean? Uh, yeah, yes, it is tiring, it is exhausting, uh, but it just changes everything. Like, I just can't explain it until you have, like, you just don't know how it changes you until it does. You know what I mean? So I'm just so happy for you. You deserve nothing but the best, promise. And I pray so many happy years for you ahead, my dear. Judy, thank you so much for gifting a pearl necklace. Really do appreciate you, my friend. Hope you are well. Thank you, Judy, for being a member, and thank you for gifting a pearl necklace. If you receive that pearl necklace, make sure you give our beautiful Judy a big, big thank you. Thank you so much for your support, my friend. And we got paper. How you doing, Justin? Good, honey. Hope you are well. Thank you so much, my beautiful paper. Really do appreciate you. Picture so cute. Thank you, paper. And Coco, honey, good to see you, my love. Justin, happy Valentine's Day tomorrow. We love you. I love you, Coco, and I love every single one of you here. Really do appreciate you. Thank you so much, my beautiful Coco. Lips on that picture. Thank you so much, honey. Yeah, oh, Angel, thank you, baby. Thank you for gifting 5 pearl necklaces. There you go. You received one of those. Give our beautiful Angel a big, big thank you. Thank you so much, my beautiful friend. Really, really do appreciate you, beautiful Angel. Thank you. And we got Marley. Hey, Marley. I look forward to your lives every day. Thank you for all your heart. Thank you, Marley. I appreciate you. Thank you for those kind words. Thank you for 2 months of being a member here on the Pearl family. Really, really do appreciate you, my dear. Hope you are well. Thank you. And SL, video classes. Thank you so much, SL, for gifting a pearl necklace. Really do appreciate you, babes. If you received that, give our beautiful SL a big, big thank you, my dear. My son is 53, but he will always be my little boy. Absolutely. I don't think they never stop, right? They never stop being. So, yeah. Um, is Tony in here? I don't know. Is Tony in here? My first granddaughter is due at the end of March. Oh my God. And congratulations. Congratulations. Okay. All right. Let's get it started. Guys, do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up button. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. Black Skies, I'm going to be respectful to you, okay? I rarely address anyone out like this, but I have always been nothing but respectful to you. My mods have been nothing but always respectful to you. You seem to, or have some quite a bit of, uh, I guess rough days, and I'm really sorry for that. We always try to make you feel very welcome here, as we do everyone. Everyone is welcome here. Uh, so it's not going to get you blocked or anything, but there are, um, it's I've got the best people here. I mean, if you if you don't feel welcome here, I don't know what else to tell you. We always try to make, we have 1122 in here right now. So we can only do so much at a time. So thank you so much. As you see, I see my mods giving you hearts and everything right now. So uh, I hope you feel better. I really do. Um, yeah, I mean, it's the chat moves really, really fast. I wish I could read every single one of yours, but if I would be here till the day of judgment, in one live, just one live. So it's not that you're getting ignored. It's not that when I first came to YouTube, I would before I was a creator, I would be like, why is that creator not, why are they not answering me? I get it. I really get it. I really get it. I don't answer my mods half the time, to be honest with they text me or call me, and I'm we're only human, and it's I on everything that it ever is or ever will be. It's nothing personal, even to my mods. See, there you go. Uh, I just was looking at my chat, or my text. Um, let's see here. Give me 1 second, and I'll tell you. Were sorry, Lolo, not text me Wednesday. Still haven't got back to her. Daily, text me Wednesday. Still haven't got back to her. Carmelita, Wednesday, still haven't got back to her. Heidi, Wednesday, still haven't got back to her. Marlene, Wednesday, still haven't got back to her. Sorry. Just sorry. That's all I can do. You know what I mean? It's, I the real me texted me over a week ago. She's still waiting. It's nothing personal. Swear. Swear. Um, but you know what I mean? I do try to look up sometimes. You know what I mean? I try to look up instead of always looking down. So nothing personal. I absolutely promise. Absolutely promise. So anywho, um, Oh, thank you, Vesta. Thank you so much, my dear. Really do appreciate you. Thank you so much, my dear. Thank you, my love. Appreciate you very, very, very much, my love. And that's that I probably do need to have someone to help me get through all of the mountains of, like, honestly, if I had more time, I could do more. You know what I mean? Like with my channel and uh all of that. But I'm usually have about 2 phones up to my ear. Uh, so I do the best I can. That's all I got. Um I text you Sunday, but I don't take it personal. When you get to me was when you get to me. I'm not. Thank you, Tina. I appreciate you, dear. Um, thank you, Ginger. Thank you, my dear. Hey, babe, I text you and I don't always expect a response because I know that 8,908 people text you. I am not a creator, but I get it. I also get so many texts per day. It's overwhelming. Love you, Muffin. Thank you, my dear. Really do appreciate you. Thank you, my beautiful Ginger. Thank you, honey. Thank you, MTB or MTB. We love you anyway. Thank you, my dear. Thank you so much, MTB. Really do appreciate you, my beautiful friend and mod. Very, very kind of you, and thank you. Um, I mean, I get well over generally 100 emails a day. I can't even tell you how many texts I get because my text is open, right? Like y'all know it. And is what is. It does, Grace. It does. It takes a lot. And I do, Julie, at this point. I do. I could probably grow my channel by leaps and bounds if I did, but it just is what it is. Anywho, um same, Ginger. Same. Grammy. All right. So I was thinking about, we, I personally feel like whatever happened to Sebastian happened on Sunday. That's just my opinion. I want to make it very clear though, on the flyers, it says February 26th, which is considered Monday after midnight, right? And there's been this whole debacle, not really clarity from law enforcement for many, many months that there's been Sumner County saying one thing, TBI saying another, and NamUs, which is law enforcement, puts it into it's a national federal database, and it says Sebastian last seen on Sunday at 10 p.m. Hey Nana, good to see you, honey. And Mandy, is Mandy in here? I don't know if Mandy's in here. But in my opinion, I just let me see here. I don't feel like just my here, I'll pull it up one second. If we look at these right here of where, here we go. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. Okay. Here we go. Let me show you this. November 27th, and then we've got new. Okay. All right. So let's look at this one moment here. Guys, do me a favor. If you hit that thumbs up button, we'll have a chicken party. We get to 1,000 thumbs up, and you don't want to miss the chicken party. I've got some new chickens, a couple new videos as well. Okay, here we go. Let's get it started. Credit goes to our dear friend, Mandy, Spirit Seeker. Make sure you subscribe to our dear friend, Mandy. She is one of the sweetest creators I know, and amazing. Okay. Look at this.
Doorbell cam and surveillance camera. Have you guys been able, since Sunday night, Monday morning, been able to actually put eyes on Sebastian? Has any video actually shown him walking? We have had several clips that have come in. Several of them we've been able to dispel. That's not Sebastian on that clip. We are still working every lead that comes in. So as the video comes in, our detectives, we're working really well alongside the TBI and all of our other law enforcement partners in the region to make sure that we're getting on them just as quickly as possible. But there hasn't been one video that you guys had that you said there's not a confirmed sighting of Sebastian on camera. Gotcha. So
there is not a confirmed sighting of Sebastian on camera. Now, I know that people have said, oh, I believe he was seen, because it says seen in the area. Seen in the area, right? There has never, unfortunately, ever been a confirmed sighting of Sebastian on camera, right? He's not going to, in my opinion, walk out that neighborhood without him being seen on a camera, him not having a scent, right? And nobody seeing him, no footprints, shoe prints, or articles of clothing found, right? If there was one of them, just one of those things that I mentioned, that's one thing. But there has not been, there's none. There's none. Zero, zilch, nada. That's not debatable. It's not debatable. That is factual. He has not ever, unfortunately, been seen. You just heard it from the mouth of Eric Craddock and Ken Widener. That's right. He didn't just poof. Okay, just listen.
not a confirmed sighting of Sebastian on camera. Gotcha. There is not a confirmed sighting of Sebastian on camera. There is not a confirmed sighting of Sebastian on camera. There is not a confirmed sighting of Sebastian on camera. There is not a confirmed sighting of Sebastian on camera. Gotcha.
Was any of the canines able to pick up on a scent or something that can lead you to maybe a direction where he might have been?
We've done that. We've actually cast the dogs at intersections to see if they take us. And our dog just.
Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly right, Rach. Isn't that interesting? The best part about it, according to Edgar, no trace or evidence. Even though he literally said in his last triggered interview that he did, that he didn't say it, which I've already played that and showed you that he absolutely did say that. That's not the best part about it. Maybe for the people who's hiding what happened to Sebastian, maybe for that person or those people, that's the best part about it, but not for Sebastian, not for Seth, not for Sumner County, not for TBI, and not for any normal person. It's not. at all. SL, did that screenshot from SF's video about to nothing of what looked like something carried? I don't know what you mean, my dear. Right?
Scent specific, and we have scent articles from the home, and they have not. We have gotten some tracks away from the home, and we haven't had anything that leads us to Sebastian, obviously. We have gotten some tracks away from the home, and
L says, I don't see a person running away with no shoes, no money, and staying away for very long. There was to get those things true, but I don't think a person might like an abused woman might. Yeah, a 15-year-old child with autism that the mother, the stepfather, and the biological father all agree that he's never ran off. He doesn't run off. He doesn't run off. This isn't him, but I don't know why he walked out the door.
we haven't had anything that leads us to Sebastian, obviously. We have gotten some tracks away from the home, and we haven't had anything that leads us to Sebastian, obviously.
Any indication at this point of foul play or anything of that nature?
There is no evidence to support foul play is involved in the disappearance of Sebastian.
But at this point, you don't rule it out.
We're not ruling anything out.
So 5 weeks, and you guys covered so much ground, searching, going back, researching, checked out every case of a possible sighting, nothing confirmed, not a trace of Sebastian anywhere. Checked out every case of a possible sighting, nothing confirmed, not a trace of Sebastian anywhere, nothing found. No footprints, no video, nothing.
Listen,
Nothing that is taking us to locate Sebastian.
And are there any working theories?
We come up with theories almost daily.
so you hear it right there. Them asking, no footprints, shoe prints, nothing on camera, absolutely nothing, right? That's right, Renee. And no foul play but criminal. How? I think that's why, in my opinion, they're not speaking. I believe that's why law enforcement is not speaking now. I mean, obviously, when an Amber Alert is, goes out, right? That alone, and no evidence of foul play, right, is what they're saying. But when an Amber Alert goes out, an Amber Alert is criminal in itself. That is criminal in itself. That is someone, whether that is a biological parent, a stranger, a guardian, someone that has a child that is not supposed to have them, right? So, we did lives where they're using the generic language is what they're doing,
And try and investigate and make sure that we're doing everything we can to find Sebastian.
Share any of those?
No, sir.
2 questions, if I may. Have you ruled out Sebastian's mom and stepdad's involvement in this case? And as a follow-up, have you cleared their alibi?
I think the TBI said it best. They've been nothing but cooperative with law enforcement since day one of this investigation. They're
right there. Have you cleared their alibi? They have been nothing but cooperative. They've been nothing but cooperative. Didn't say anything about clearing their alibi, though. It's a non-answer answer.
There is no evidence to support foul play on the part of Sebastian's parents.
Is that moving to Memphis interfering at all with your investigation? Is it changing
Or there's no evidence that they want to share with us.
possibly the avenues of communication?
No, sir.
So 5 weeks, and you guys
I haven't,
covered
Michelle.
so much ground. Searching, going back, researching, checked out every case of possible sighting, nothing confirmed. Not a trace of Sebastian anywhere, nothing found. No footprints, no video, nothing.
Nothing that is taken us to locate Sebastian.
Checked out every case of possible sighting, checked out every case of possible sighting, nothing confirmed. Not a trace of Sebastian anywhere, nothing found. No footprints, no video, nothing.
Nothing that is taken us to locate Sebastian. Nothing that is taken us to locate Sebastian. Nothing that is taken us to locate Sebastian. Nothing that is taken us to locate Sebastian.
So I don't think it could be made much clearer than it already is right there, right? So now, Lady for Justice, thank you so much, my dear. Really do appreciate you. Thank you so much, my love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really do appreciate you, honey. All right. Now I want to show you something else. We're going to go all the way back. Again, credit goes to our friend Spirit Seeker. Mods, please drop Spirit Seeker's channel. Spirit Seeker is very good at what she does. And to all the great mods who bust ass, love y'all. Bring it home, just thank you, lady. Thank you so much. That's the best mods in here. Absolutely. Making everyone feel welcome. Thank you. Beautiful, beautiful mods. All right, here we go. Oh, thank you, Lady for Justice. Listen.
1008 Stanford Court, Hendersonville.
Thank you, babe.
Caller advised that the new 15-year-old male is not in the bed. Medium white male, 3 blonde hair, approximately 5 foot, 120 pounds. Going to be wearing a black sweatshirt, black sweatpants. Female does have a form of Catholicism. This is the first time it happened. Going to be in the home before midnight.
Yes. You know, Spirit Seeker makes a great point. This is at 6:39 in the morning. Seth is at work. He has no idea what is going on at 6:39 in the morning. While this is going out into the county.
The doors are locked at this time.
Just warming up.
Central to 47-180, 412. Juvenile left his son at the house. The mother is driving around looking for him in the Victoria Place subdivision, and she is driving a baby blue Infiniti.
Please, what's the name of the child that we're looking for? First name is that.
8:18 in the morning. Seth has been notified by this point and is on his way to Stafford Court. The worst day of his life. And has had that feeling of that, you know, that upset that your heart feels like it's dropping to the floor every day since. It's probably the longest drive of his life, too. It felt like the longest drive.
Can you repeat that? First name is that. The last clothing description was black sweatpants with a white stripe, black long sleeve t-shirt with a print.
Nikki, how many drones do y'all have up? One at the moment. I've got mine grounded so I can get Sartoga up. I'll be back in the area momentarily.
29 Central on scene.
put 2 out here with me. 10-4, has anybody been there since the initial? There's a whole bunch of people here now. 4 and the mom.
All right. 4 of them and the mom. Is there any people there? 4 of them and the mom. Seth arrives around 8:30. This is at 8:20. 4 of them and the mom. Who are the 4? Seth, if you're in here, I don't know if you know who are the 4. Seth arrived around 8:30. Kathy said she arrived around 10:30 in the morning. Chris arrived around 1 p.m. Who are the 4 of them? Thank you, God. Help us all. Thank you. Amen. I pray. I pray. So I don't know why Kathy would say that she didn't arrive until 10:30. Hey, Gypsy. That doesn't, like, why? Why? And then you've got, remember, Melissa, she's saying what? That we have been looking for him since 6:30 that morning. Yes, she said she had a hair appointment. I wonder if her hair looked exceptionally well that morning. I agree, Maxine. I thought CB was there already when Seth got there. He was. She was. She doesn't. Cruella Melissa, friend of KK.
You got me look. There's a whole bunch of people here now. 4 and the mom. There's a whole bunch of people here now. 4 and the mom. There's a whole bunch of people here now. 4 and the mom. I just sent you the endangered poster.
All right, 11,
Sebastian
12.
was last
Listen to this. This is very important point. This is a very, 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 very important point.
seen on February 26, 2024, in the area of Stafford Court, Hendersonville, Tennessee. Sebastian was last seen wearing a black sweatshirt, black sweatpants, and glasses. This information.
Listen, last seen on 226 in the area of Stafford Court. This is, what people, always say, well, he must have been seen. He must have been seen. You just heard it from Eric Craddock, Ken Widener. There has been nothing spotted of Sebastian. I'm sure that if he was seen in a actual area, they would say, yeah, he was seen at this spot at around this time, right? There's nothing of that. There's not anything at all confirmed, whether that is a human sighting, whether that is on camera, anything. But this is very, very important part right here.
Was written before 11 a.m. on Monday, February 26, 2024, based off of what we've heard here, including the wrong clothing description from Chris Proudfoot.
I just sent you the endangered poster. If you can put that on our social media, please.
All right. You hear the dispatcher there very early in the morning. He says, I just put it on the dispatch poster. Just put it on the dispatch poster. This poster was never, ever updated since the morning it was written. It was never updated. That is the reason it says last seen in the area.
I just sent you the endangered poster. If you can put that on our social media, please. We haven't made a process.
Call came in at 6:33 this morning.
Great, thank you.
The Amber Alert remains active, and now nearly 10 months after Sebastian.
Listen.
Clothing description from Chris Proudfoot.
I just sent you the endangered poster. If you can put that on our social media, please. I just sent you the endangered poster. If you can put that on our social media, please. We haven't made a process.
Call came in at 6:33 this morning.
Great, thank you.
The Amber Alert remains active, and now nearly 10 months after Sebastian Rogers disappeared, those leading the search effort say no one is giving up.
It's not a cold case. It's an active and ongoing investigation.
Sumner County Sheriff Eric Craddock has been on the case since Sebastian disappeared from his Hendersonville home back on February 26th. Since then, hundreds of tips have been investigated, and to date, there still have been no confirmed sightings. Sheriff says investigators meet weekly about the case.
I've been pretty transparent. There is some information that's just not releasable, right? And that's only because any information released could be prejudicial to the case. And a successful resolution is my ultimate goal.
EMA Director Ken Widener has headed up search efforts around Sebastian's home and beyond from the very beginning, and it is his team that stands ready to act on any credible lead that comes from the tip line. And to date, nothing has been ruled out, including the possibility of foul play.
Now remember, on March 4th, 2024, I showed you what Nick Barris said. He's saying law enforcement said it's going into an investigation. I will tell you, this is foul play. This is foul play. You saw a email from the detective that says this is an active criminal investigation, which I was also told that that was fake as well. These people, man. These people. It's amazing. You think I would actually make up a damn email with a detective's name on it? Are you freaking serious? Okay. How about it just, that's what he wrote. How about that? That is the truth.
And on that note, District Attorney Ray Whitley tells me he gets updates on the case nearly every week, and he does stand ready to prosecute if it ever comes to that.
This is the day after. This is the footage. My hair salon opens 8 o'clock on Tuesdays. Yeah, a lot of salons are not actually even open on Mondays. Most aren't. But this is the 20. This is the 27th. And as you see here, you've got the van, KK's work van, Edgar's truck, and you've got this trailer right here as well. It's like a bike trailer, which has been gone since then. Great Clips is open by 10 a.m. on Monday, but that's a chain store. I can't envision Miss Socks using one. Yeah, I don't think she's gonna. She probably goes to. I don't think she's gonna do that. I doubt it if she's gonna go to, something like that. So there's that. And then if we go to NamUs, NamUs is a national centralized resource for missing, unidentified, and unclaimed persons across the United States. It is law enforcement of some either local law enforcement, federal law enforcement, state law enforcement. No, I don't think so. I don't think so, Hudson. No. They have to give them the information to put in the database. It only comes from law enforcement to get on NamUs, right? And if we look at that, search missing persons, okay, Sebastian Rogers. There's only one Sebastian Rogers in there, so we'll search. His case number MP 121127. Last seen 2/25/24. Sebastian Rogers, missing age. When he went missing, he was 15. Hendersonville, Sumner County, Tennessee. Biological male, white Caucasian. He was entered into the NamUs database. It usually takes a few months, anyways, to get into the database. Today, Sebastian is 16 years old. Went missing when he was 15. It was created April 30th of 2024. Last date of last contact, February 25th, 2024. Hendersonville, not missing from tribal land or anything like that. Circumstances of disappearance. Last seen at approximately 10 p.m. on February 25th, Central Time, at his residence. Last seen at 10 p.m., 2/25/24 Central Time, at his residence in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Last seen wearing black sweatpants and sweatshirt, possibly left barefoot. It's got his hair collar, eye collar, all of that. He's got his glasses, all of that. This is the last database that Sebastian was put in by law enforcement. Law enforcement has to give the information to NamUs. The last one. and it says he was last seen at 10 p.m. on February 25th, 2024 at his home. Possibly. Is that the word they use? Possibly? Yes, possibly left barefoot. So we know that the first flyer that was made is the one that TBI used and never updated. It was made, I think, before 9 a.m. Certainly not after 10 a.m. on the morning he was missing. So within 3 or 4 hours, Sebastian, it had already hit the news, and the flyer of the missing person had already been made. It was never, ever updated past that. Just showed you. Mandy did a great job on that. This is what, in my opinion, that needs to be gone by. This is a federal, national website. You know, I've always stated that I believe whatever happened to Sebastian happened on the 25th. I don't think it's a mistake that Sebastian's mother starts talking about what she did. She starts out Sunday morning, the spaghetti pancakes. He wanted to brag. He talked to family. They did this, they did that. A little bit later, they come home, right? Drop off groceries, go eat, all of that. So, whatever happened, in my opinion, I think we need to start looking closer at the 9 and 10 and 11 and 12 o'clock time frame. Why? Because I believe that's what happened when it happened. We have this call, this 2-hour phone call at 9:43 or 9:46 in the that evening, right? Where things have been, added, subtracted. First Katie fell asleep. She says she fell asleep on the couch at 10 o'clock, woke up at midnight, went to bed. Right. But at 9:43 or 9:46, that's when the call happens. This 2-hour phone call. It's known as the 3-hour phone call. It's actually 2 hours, 9:43 or 9:46 to just before midnight. So we'll say 11:46. That's 2 hours. So there's that. The phone call is critical because, interestingly enough, KK and Edgar says they talk at 9:43 or 9:46. 20 minutes later, 20 minutes after this phone call, there's this thud. That's interesting. So Sebastian normally goes to bed at 7 or 8, is what Edgar said in other interviews. But this night, for whatever reason, she let him stay awake past his bedtime till 9. Okay. Why? What was so different on that night? Why allow him to stay 1 or 2 hours? We don't hear anything again about the shower, brushing your teeth, anything about him coming out and getting a snack, other than in one story we hear that she says that Sebastian comes out and says goodnight, sticks his head out the door and says goodnight, puppies, goodnight, mama, love you. So about 15, 20 minutes after this phone call, 15, 20 minutes later, there's a thud. This is at 10 o'clock. Now, let's think about this a moment. Think logically here. Think if you have kids and you let them stay awake an hour longer, that's not totally uncommon, right? Let you stay up a little bit later for whatever reason tonight. Okay, fine. 9 o'clock was bedtime for Sebastian. That's an hour past his bedtime, which to me is still pretty early for a 15-year-old. But 9 o'clock bedtime. 9:43 or 9:46, 43 to 46 minutes after his bedtime, she says she gets a call, or she calls Edgar, or he calls her. I can't remember, or I don't even know if they've specified that. Either way, they were talking. They're on the phone 15 minutes. And mind you, Sebastian has already been in bed for 45 minutes. Okay. Now, if you're on the phone with your husband and you are sleeping, talking to your husband, studying for an exam, I think that was all she said she was doing. And 15 minutes later, you hear a thud. On Smiley's channel, she said a little bit later, I could hear him in there in his room. Okay. What do you do if you allow your kids to stay up an hour later? And you tell them to go to bed at 9. And then an hour later, you hear a thud or you hear them in there piddling in their room. Mind you, it is 2 hours past his bedtime. Good to see you, Court TV. Hope you are well, my friend. What do you do? That's the question. What do you do? This has already been an hour past his bedtime, and we're talking another hour after that. We're talking an hour, 2 hours, 2 hours past his bedtime. Yes. You are going to go in there and you're going to say, why is your butt not in bed? We're parents. Come on. That's what you're going to do. That's what you're going to do. I stick my head in the door and holler. Yeah, you're going to know, I mean, you have already allowed him to stay awake an extra hour, correct? Okay, so we've already stayed awake an extra hour. Now, if your kid is up another hour past they're supposed to be in bed, you check. You're going to go in there and say, get to bed. You have school in the morning. Every single one of us parents have done that. If you have a child, I guarantee you've done it, and you have done it many, many times. Much less, respectfully, a child that has special needs, parents that are extraordinarily strict when it comes to bedtime, always, right? They're military. They have strict rules. Edgar says, I am strict. That is his words. I am strict. So you're not going to go check? Also, did you give him his medicine late? Because you take medicine. Okay. Thank you, SL. Thank you so much. You take medicine, a sleeping medicine. It's made to work rather quickly. You don't, it's not a medication that it should take 2 or 3, 4 hours to kick in. It's made to work rather quick so you can get to sleep quick. Right? Why and when was this medication given? I don't see. Do we know if it was sleep meds? It was a medication for that can be used. Again, I'm not a doctor, but this medication is heavily prescribed for like restlessness, if and it's given to autistic children uh, to help settle them down, not be as anxious and all that. She has never. She has never, Shelley. Right. In fact, she has never given us a detail about any communication of her and Sebastian other than she alleges that he came out in one story to stick out his head and says, "I love you, Mom. I love you, puppies. Good night." So which is it? I believe law enforcement is quiet because they are building a case against them and trying to locate him while they are building that case, in my opinion. Perhaps she said, "I love you, son." She did not say, "I love you" back in the words that she used. Did he walk out his hall, then stick his head out? There's just a lot wrong here, in my opinion. Petra, thank you so much, my dear. Really appreciate you. Good to see you, my friend. And thank you, SL. Thank you so much. Will come forward. And they probably want to try the case in Sumner County. And well, you're second to no one exactly. No mention of medications, bathing, getting ready for bed, or getting backpacks ready for school the next morning. None of that. None. None. Um, he takes a medication to go to bed. He also takes a medication in the morning to get on with his day. Right? Mocha. Yeah, I think I wonder if there was, and again, this is just speculation. I wonder if there was an issue about bed. Is that bedtime for some children is very difficult, right? And they don't want to go to bed at a certain time. If you give them extra time for whatever reason, and you say, "Hey, I just gave you an extra hour, you know, of playtime or whatever," one might say, "No, I still don't want to go to bed." One might say, "I want 5 more minutes," and you give them 5 minutes, and they say, "I want 5 more minutes." And then there's kids that are just like, "Okay, I'm done. Let's go to bed." Right? So they go to bed. But the way KK says, I told him to go to bed, and he went to bed. Hold on. She said that. I told him to go to bed, and he went to bed. That's at 9:00. 9:00. And he went to bed. Remember the other day when I was saying that, I said, the way her speech, I don't believe it. I don't believe that he just went to bed the way she says it. Just my opinion. But that's what she says. But if he just went to bed and an hour later you hear him in the room messing around. Hold on. Hold on. Here we go. Let's do this. Smiley's story. I want to see what they say on this one. Please drop Smiley's channel mods if you don't mind. I would greatly appreciate it. Okay. Let's look at this a second. Let me get the transcript for this. And we'll do it like this. I want to check something. Okay, bed. Now she says room in this one. He was like messing with stuff. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Right here. That was too easy.
We'll be working together to find Sebastian because Sebastian is an awesome person who deserves to be home.
Katie, let me ask you, the night of Sunday night,
Listen.
when you said there was a noise, what type of noise do you think that was that you heard?
Listen.
I'm not honestly sure. It sounded like he was messing with stuff in his room, which was
Okay. What did it sound like right here, right? What did it sound like? Here she says, I'm not actually sure. Let's look at the words that she's saying here. It's very important.
Night. When you said there was a noise, what type of noise do you think that was that you heard?
I'm not honestly sure. It sounded like he was messing with stuff in his room, which was not uncommon.
It sounds like he was messing in his room, which was not uncommon. Well, it's not uncommon. It's not uncommon for a kid to be in their room messing with stuff. Right? But it is uncommon to allow your child up 2 hours after your child is supposed to be asleep. Right? Spirit Seeker, Justin, why hasn't Chris ever talked about him hearing the well, exactly. Yes. He was on the phone too. In fact, he denied to answer questions about the noise. Exactly. And you know that's going to lead into a conversation, right? You're on the phone with your husband, your wife. Thud. Sebastian, what are you doing in there? You know, nothing, Mom. Well, knock it off and go to bed. All right, sorry. That was Sebastian. He was in the, he was supposed to be asleep over an hour ago, right? Something like that. Well, why isn't he in bed? That's going to lead to a conversation. You're going to hear it. Go to bed. BAY-ED. So, never spoke about hearing KK, hearing Sebastian, no conversation about it. course he would. He's strict, right? That's his words. He's strict. Why is there no conversation? All right, so let's listen to this. Like he was messing with stuff in his room, which is not uncommon. It is uncommon to be 2 hours after your bedtime when you are very strict. And you also say, but in this interview, she used a very troubling innuendo of it's just uncomfortable about him saying that he might be in there doing something private, shall we say, which I don't even understand. Like that's the last thing you think about, want to think about, or would want to say. The interview she says she would have slept outside of his room if she could do it all over again. Maybe that's the real time they need to up with the fake stuff and Laz going on to bed. Yeah. I believe. Well, yes, and your sister as well, which is, well, yes, unless, you know, that, and, and I have compassion for KK because, she was a victim when she was younger. And her sister is also, and this egregious thing happened to Sebastian in California under their roof, right? So you would think that she would, it's just not a good, I just can't. I don't even know what to say. I just want to get out of it. Okay. He was messing with stuff in his room, which is not uncommon.
Which is
When you said there was a noise, what type of noise do you think that was that you heard?
I'm not honestly sure. It sounded like he was messing with stuff in his room, which was not uncommon.
So she's not sure. Now, not being sure, but just sound like he was messing in his room, that's one story. Messing in your room and a thud are completely different things, right? And then in this interview, she also says he sounded, she didn't want to go in. And again, we go back to that thing where she says Sebastian implies that he might be doing because he's a teenage boy. Those are all 3 vastly different things. That's exactly right, Kathy B. You would think she would be like making sure he was okay. But this happened again under their roof. You've got to also remember everything that we, to this day, that has been documented in one way or another that has happened to Sebastian has happened under the roof of his mom and Edgar. Now, the others will say, oh, but what about where KK filed again way after her and Seth had split up? Read the filing and then read some of Edgar's filings, how he files with Nina, and you will notice that the words and the tone is uniquely similar. Also, with Seth's, it was also unfounded, thrown out, and he got equal custody. So there's that. Justin, but Katie said, quote, I told him to go to bed, and he did. Yes, that's what I was saying earlier. I'll probably go to that. And then she does the giggle. Yes, I told him to go to bed, and he did. Followed by a giggle, but he wasn't still awake at 10 p.m. So he did not. Okay, what do you mean? Followed by a giggle, but he wasn't still awake at 10 p.m. So he did not then, right? Well, right. That's what I'm saying. That's, yeah, okay. So, yes. So that's what I'm saying. She let him stay up till 9 o'clock, just like Megan Boswell giggling. Yes. Oof. She let him stay up till 9 o'clock, which was an hour at least past his bedtime. 9:45 comes, Edgar calls, or she calls Edgar, one of the two. Then 15 minutes later, around 10 o'clock, that's when she hears this thud or him messing around. Well, he was supposed to be already asleep 45 minutes or an hour, literally an hour into this. And if he's up an hour past even the extra hour you gave him, you're marching your butt in there as a parent. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. They got school in the morning. You've had to have given him his medicine, KK. You had to have given his medicine by 9 o'clock. Period. Period. If he went to bed at 9 o'clock, you've had to have already given him his medicine. Right? Because I told him to go to bed. He did. Had to give him his medicine. So at 10 o'clock, he's still up, moving around, messing around, thudding, thud, just a thud. Where's the, and then there's the story later. Bubba, did you fall out of the bed? Where did that come from? No, ma'am. Well, don't care what you're doing in there, but knock it off and go to sleep. I'm gonna tell you something. You're a parent. If you're a parent, I let you stay awake an extra hour. You've given your child medicine that they take nightly, their prescription medicine, and it's an hour, they're awake an hour past that. You don't care what he's doing. but knock it off and go to bed. Well, that means you do care what he's doing because you just told him to go to bed. Those are two statements that are totally opposite. If you do obviously do care what he's doing because you just told him to go to bed. She makes it want to seem, in my opinion, based upon her statements, she wants to make it seem like it wasn't that big of a deal when she either, in my opinion, probably went in there, or if this is all fabricated. I don't care what you're doing, but remember, they're very strict parents. Routine is very important. They had a very busy weekend. First interview, KP said she went to bed. Yes, Ebony. Yes. But that is until Edgar, right? She tells the first interview, she tells the host, now y'all went to bed, or you fell asleep on the couch at 10 o'clock. You woke up around midnight, and that's when KK says midnight. And you had went to bed. And that's when Edgar, starts speaking his word salad at best, saying, all right, to make something crystal clear so that there's transparency across the board, you expect nothing less from a parent or a step parent or a guardian or a caregiver when a child is missing. But you wanted to add that there was, to make it absolutely crystal clear and transparency overall across the board, for a reason. Someone that has nothing to hide in true crime hides nothing. You don't have to add. You don't have to add anything. When you know something is true, you don't have to say so that there's transparency across the board. You don't have to do that. You know you're telling the truth, especially when it comes to your missing child. Two totally different stories KK told and Edgar. Another thing in that interview, the host says something to the effect, so you were on your way back home. I'll find that. Oh, never mind. We'll get to that later. I don't want to get.
Which is why I said, hey, I don't know what you're doing in there, but you're supposed to go to sleep.
Okay. So you didn't check on him at that time, but did you check the night, Sunday night?
Listen to this.
When you said there was a noise, what type of noise do you think that was that you heard?
I'm not honestly sure. It sounded like he was messing with stuff in his room, which was not uncommon, which is why I said, hey, I don't know what you're doing in there, but you're supposed to go to sleep.
Okay. So you didn't check on him at that time, but did you check on him at midnight? Did you flip the light on and look to see if he was in the bed at midnight when you got up to go to bed?
No, and because I didn't have any reason to. When he was little, I used to check on him all the time, but he's older now and he's 15, and y'all
Oh my
can
God.
figure out why a mother may not want to necessarily pop into a teenage boy's room unexpectedly.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Just
caught something here, but let me get this. Michelle, thank you so very much for your super chat, my dear. Really do appreciate you. Thank you, my love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Tam, thank you so much for 8 continuous months of your support. Really do appreciate that. It's beautiful. You remind me of Casey Musgraves. Beautiful. That's who you remind me of, Casey Musgraves. Love her. Can I have your attention, please? Haha, being facetious. If we were just a little more like Justin and Matt. Oh, that's very kind. Love my tribe. Thank you. Thank you so much, Tam. That's very sweet of you. Thank you, my dear. Thank you for your continued support. I really do appreciate that. We just talked about what she just said, the reason why she might not have went in there, right? But now it even makes even 1,000% less sense than it already did. Remember, 7 or 8 o'clock is his normal bedtime at the Proudfoot home. She allows him to stay awake until 9. Let me pull this up. Here, we'll do it like this. Right here. All right. 9 o'clock p.m. Sebastian, bed. Okay. 1 hour past bedtime. Okay. So you guys can 9:43, 9:46 call from Edgar. Okay. This is Sebastian already in bed, 45 men. Okay. Need to make this smaller. All right. 15 minutes. I'm going to show you. I caught something else here that just doesn't make sense. Approximately 15 minutes after on phone with Edgar, is when she hears, we'll just say, let's see how should we word it. She hears Sebastian messing around in his room. Okay. I'm going to go back to this for 1 second. And just want to get her words right. Let me just
in there, but you're supposed to go to sleep.
Let me ask you, the night, Sunday night, when you said there was a noise, what type of noise do you think that was that you heard?
I'm not honestly sure. It sounded like he was messing with stuff in his room, which was not uncommon, which is why I said, hey, I don't know what you're doing in there, but you're supposed to go to sleep.
Okay. All right. So around 10 o'clock, he's messing around his room, which is not uncommon. Which is why I said bear with me. you need to go to sleep. Okay. Now,
Okay. So you didn't check on him at that time, but did you check on him at midnight? Did you flip the light on and look to see if he was in the bed at
this is
midnight
bizarre
when
as
you got up
hell.
to go to bed?
Okay. This is bizarre as hell, y'all. It's bizarre as hell. This even makes a lot less sense. Okay. Smiley asked a brilliant question right there. Smiley asked, did you check on him at midnight? This is what KK says.
No, and because I didn't have any reason to. You know, when he was little, I used to check on him all the time, but he's older now and he's 15, and y'all can figure out why a mother may not want to necessarily pop into a teenage boy's room unexpectedly.
Okay. Cringe. All right. Here we go. No. KK suggests that he may be doing something in his room. All right. Here we go. Let's think about this a second. Take this banner down. Guys, do me a favor. We get to 1,000 thumbs up. We have a chicken party. You don't want to miss the chicken party. 9 p.m. Sebastian goes to bed. 1 hour already past his bedtime. Should let him stay up late. 9:43 or 9:46, Edgar says there's a call between KK and Edgar. Whether she calls him, he calls her, doesn't really matter. They both agree that they spoke on the phone for 2 hours. The phone call was very lengthy. Edgar states, we hung up at midnight or just before midnight. Okay. Sebastian is already in bed 45 minutes by the time her and Edgar first get on the phone. She doesn't say anything about Edgar, or not Edgar. She doesn't say anything about hearing Sebastian for that 45 minutes. I told him to go to bed, and he did. The giggle. He went to bed, and he went to bed, like she says. But they're on the phone. As soon as they get on the phone, 45 minutes, Sebastian's in bed. No sound of him, that she states. 15 minutes after Edgar and KK are on the phone. This is suddenly when she hears a thud, or she hears him, what she said in Smiley's interview, him messing around in the room. Okay, that's interesting. Nothing, she hears nothing for 45 minutes, but 15 minutes after she gets on the phone, at 10 o'clock, there's this sound with Sebastian in his room. Okay? She says it's not uncommon. These are her words. She says it's not uncommon for him to be in his room messing around. Well, no, it's not uncommon for a child to be messing in their room, doing whatever they're doing in their room. But it is uncommon an hour past the bedtime that you said he went to bed. You're absolutely right. It is all hearsay. It is absolutely all hearsay. And this is the problem. If we can't believe the mother and the stepfather, who the hell do we believe? Tell me. It's easy to just dismiss and say it's all hearsay. But if we can't believe the mother of the child, then who the hell do we believe? Please tell me, Lorraine. We can't, I mean, do we just say you're a liar? Is that what we say? Because there's only the truth makes sense, right? Only the truth ever makes sense. And only the truth will ever make sense. That's why there's a problem. It doesn't make sense. Yes. That's exactly right. So I'll wait. Let me know what Lorraine says. I would love to hear her input. Honestly. Oh, no. This is her account. It's called statement evidence. Right. So you believe the mother's a liar? Is that what you're saying? You believe the mom's a liar? You believe she's not telling the truth? It's called circumstantial evidence. More importantly, it's called a mother. And mothers have no reason to lie if it's absolute truth. Nor should a mother lie. So, here we go. Think about this. think about this. She says he's in his room. It's not uncommon for him to continually, make noise in his room. But you've had to have given his medicine by 9 o'clock because you said he went to bed, right? And it's 10 o'clock, and this is when you hear him in his room. Oh, I agree. That's something we'll agree on. Yeah. I believe she's lying like a rug. And there's only one reason why a mother lies when her son is missing. There's only one reason. If you want him found, you tell the truth. If you're not involved, you tell the truth. If you want him found, you don't stop. We'll agree on that, Lorraine. We'll agree on that. After, so 10 o'clock, she hears this sound of him messing in his room. She's talking to Edgar. She's studying her books. She's also sleeping, and she's also talking on the phone. Yes, they do his eyes. Yep. But then Smiley asked a brilliant question here. Smiley says, "Did you check on him at midnight?" KK says, "No. She didn't have any reason to." That he might be doing something in his room. Well, that's why people lie. That's the only reason people lie, Connie. That's the only reason why people lie. They are protecting themselves. They don't want to get in trouble. That's why people lie. So if you think he could be doing something in his room, which is bizarre, that means you think he's still awake at midnight, 3 hours after you have given him medicine, right? And 2 hours after you hear the last time him making a sound in his room. Why would he be up doing something 2 hours after the last time you heard him messing in his room or the thud? Why would he be up 3 hours after you said he went to bed? After you gave him medication. I'll wait. Because none of that makes sense. In bed for 3 hours? There's only 6 more hours till you are up in the morning and go see him not in his room. Literally 1/3 of his total time in his room, you claim he went to bed. KK, what were you doing from 9 o'clock to 9:46? What were you doing? What were you and Sebastian doing from 8 o'clock until 9 o'clock? Because you said he went to bed. Nothing to hear, nothing to see, none of that. But at 9 o'clock till 9:45, when Chris calls or you call him, suddenly 15 minutes after that call, you hear him suddenly messing around. What's bed teacher say? Let me see what my dear sped teacher said. Here y'all saying, good point. Takes me 5 minutes to go to sleep. Innocent people don't lie and they don't hide when they have a missing child, especially their only child. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. FBI, open up! Where is sped teacher? Where's she at? Yes, that's a fact. Seth said that her friend Lori was there and she lives 6 hours away. I think Lori, was she already in town? Hold on, let me type. Okay. Let me think some of y'all. Texas cowgirl, how you doing, Zoe? I watch KK not cry and zero emotions, and I'm bawling and screaming at the phone. WTF is wrong with you, lady? I know. It's very bizarre, isn't it? Very bizarre. It's not the way a mother behaves, for sure. Tina Log, I want to know if KK's story to us is the same story to law enforcement. It better be, in my opinion, because if it's not, then law enforcement is going to be like, why the hell are you telling a different story? Why the hell are you telling a different story? Right? But I think it's very possible because Edgar says publicly that he says, we have first interview. We have been cleared. There's no foul play, no anything at all, right? Well, law enforcement clearly never said that. They said they are cooperating, but cooperating does not mean cleared, and it does not mean that there's not foul play. In fact, what about that? Let's look at that. I just thought of something. Just thought of something here. If we look, 11 months ago, that's very interesting. KK, I think something happened on March 3rd with KK. I need to talk to Seth. I wonder if Seth knows. March 3rd is when they did their first interview with a small YouTuber, right? Never done any interview prior to that ever. Come on, guys. 58 likes to go. There's not going to be a lot more of this live left because I've got to join another YouTuber here in a little bit. Please get it so we can have a chicken party. March 3rd, they do their first interview with a small YouTuber. Faceless, all of that. March, and that is when they say there is no, they are not suspects, they have been cleared, there's no foul play across the board, Tina. And then the next day is when they say they are stopping the search. They did it during the evening time. The next day, they came out and say, we're done with the search. This is going to be an investigation. And that very day, Nick Barris comes out and says, hey, Heidi, honey, hope you're doing good. Nick Barris comes out and says, this is a criminal investigation. The day before that, Edgar's saying, nope, we're fine, clear, all of that. So I do believe that KK and Edgar, and trust me, that doesn't look good for them when they are telling the public something and telling the police something different. There's no reason to. The truth is the truth. It doesn't matter if you're telling law enforcement. It doesn't matter if you're telling the public. It is what it is. And that's all it will ever be unless you're involved or know about it. Right? Just like Edgar has said, law enforcement has dictated me not to say anything about where I was Sunday evening from approximately the beginning of February 5th, up until, quote, the morning Sebastian went missing, end quote. Now, you saw the email that we got from the detective who has been on the case since day one for almost a year. It's the only case he has studied the past year. It's the only case he works. No other case. He told us that there is nothing that he has told them he can't keep them from saying. Right? Nothing. Annabelle. So he says to Nancy Grace, law enforcement has told me to not give exact dates. He's told everyone that. That's not true. It's not true. Law enforcement never, ever advises you. That is why you have counsel. Law enforcement will either not tell you, right? They can lie to you. They won't lie generally to the public. They can and they have and they do, but they're not going to tell Edgar. Can't give exact dates. Why would they? Why out of all people? Seth can give exact dates. KK, we know exactly where she was the entire month. She can tell us where she was. Sebastian, we know where he was the exact month. But the man 3.5 hours away, the stepfather, says nothing to see here. He's the only one that can not give a date. If you believe that, and if you can't answer that, then you should ask the person you support for a reason. You've heard it from law enforcement, and it doesn't make sense why a man who says he's not involved that's right, Bushby, can or won't. Can or won't. Right. Thank you, amazingly true. Really good. It's amazingly true. Thank you, sweet Jamie Brown. Good to see you, love. Megan Boswell said on the news interview that false tips take TBI from searching from Evelyn. Edgar said the same thing, sus. Bingo. She sure mother chicken did. Janie, you are exactly right. It's beyond. You know, I always call this is the case that I call what do I call it? What did I call it yesterday? Hold on. That's going to annoy me now. The no mystery. That's what I called it. The no mystery. Right? Because in my opinion, it's not a mystery for the most part. Key players in this case, in my opinion. It is a mystery where Sebastian is. And some aspects in where he is. It's kind of like an open mystery. Some of it is, some of it isn't. But you're right. There's a lot of things. Also, you hear Letitia Stout. She said in an interview where she was turned around and faceless, just like Edgar and KK, except they showed their hands. Letitia Stout showed more of herself than Edgar and KK in that interview. But she turned around and she said, "There, am I going to be getting, or people's going to have to be apologizing to me once this is all said and done?" See how that went. Edgar said, "People's going to have to be eating humble pie." And then he said, "You're not always right, but you're not always wrong either." So I really wonder, when he was talking about that humble pie, was he actually talking about his supporters? Because he didn't say we were wrong, because we're not. I'm just going to tell you, we're not wrong. We may not know everything. Nobody claims that we do. But we've really shown a lot. Right? So very good, Janie. Thank you so much. Oh my God, we're shaking the bushes. War said, thank you so much. Wow. War, I love you to pieces, my friend. Thank you so very much. War, rock solid friend. Thank you so much, War Damn Eagle. Love you to pieces. Just so War has really been through war with this case, and I'll be honest with you, I would have said "c'est la vie" to this case quite a while ago. However, I continue to do it because of Seth. Because he really finds strength in Sebastian's army. And I actually, he's not, he really struggles. This is his child. He doesn't, he's not out here saying, if people wouldn't, people are saying, people were like, "Where's Seth?" I'm like, he's been doing interviews and searching nonstop. Look at the telenovela. Where the hell's KK and Edgar? That's the question. You're asking where Seth has been? It's been 8 months. 8 months for the parents you support. 8 months. That's crazy. Why do people always ask where Seth is? I don't know. I can tell you one thing. I can guarantee you he is doing something proactive for his son's case. I can tell you that he is looking somewhere. He is speaking to someone about his child's case. He is speaking to a news outlet. I'm sure he's speaking to law enforcement several times a week, probably by now. Private investigators. Thank you so much, War. I really do appreciate you. And thank you for really being so supportive, not only of me, but uh, just the Sebastian's community in general, and being there. I know it's been not very easy for you, but I know we are on the right side of history. And I am not worried about any of the drama that goes on in the buffoonery when other creators have nothing to speak about related to Sebastian's case, because if they actually talked about the case and about what happened, they would have to talk about KK and Edgar, because they're the only two that was either there that evening or on the phone that evening, because Seth was at work. And they don't want to talk about that. So it's so much easier to, do drama. We're on the right side of history. And I know some people don't like it when I say that, I hear, but that's okay. We're on the right side of history. And that is the side of truth, the side of finding legit answers, speaking truth, asking questions, keeping pressure. There's a good amount of healthy pressure, right? And I support law enforcement. I support Sumner County law enforcement when it comes to Sebastian. I don't agree with everything that they've done, but I support them in the aspect of Sebastian. But I also know that it is very important to have a healthy amount of pressure and criticism as well. Doesn't mean I support them in everything. Doesn't mean I don't think there was mistakes made, but I support them. And I know that a mother would give or a father would not stop, would give their life for their child without hesitation. We can't even get this mother to get up and speak on her child. Right? Um, a creator goes in the neighborhood, goes in the community, and puts up flyers. She'll speak up against that. You know, someone that's actually tacking up missing flyers. God, don't do that. Don't put one of those flyers on the pole in my yard. Think about that. That's what she did. Because she got a tacked it on the pole in the yard. She spoke up for that. Yep. I think that's what should have been the big headline. Mother of Sebastian Rogers says, you know, YouTuber BHB is harassing or stalking or whatever they said by putting up a flyer on a pole in her yard or in the neighborhood of her own missing child. Think about that. That's amazing. And I tell you, I don't think anyone is perfect. I'm not perfect. I don't think any creator is perfect. And I think we've all said things and made mistakes. But I don't think Betty ever was harassing, stalking KK, Edgar, Bowerfoots. I think that there was Mr. Bowerstocks was passing when he was talking to the police, and he circled around and waited till the cop left and then went behind Betty again. It's interesting. It's interesting. I don't think that meets the criteria of I think she was followed there. Doesn't mean I agree with everything that is said or done, but I don't see it there. Yeah, Mag 50. There was that machete that machete thing, that was literally on Betty's wish list since Summer Wells case, when we were all going to Hawkins County. It's insane. It's insane. I don't know. I hope that there will be a resolution and arrest before. Yep, Mohawk. Yep. You're absolutely right. I know you got a good memory. Thank you, Dawson. But I don't know. That's crazy. I'm just hoping that there'll be an arrest or a resolution to Sebastian's, or the beginning of a resolution, before all that stuff takes place with Betty. It might not. She could absolutely, go to the clink for it. I don't know. I have no idea. But I tell you, I do not think, even when Betty and I was spatting, back and forth while this was going on, I still said she didn't do nothing wrong, in my opinion. Yeah, Sharon, I believe Summer Wells' case is cold. I do. I hope there's a new sheriff soon, and I hope that they re-interview the hell out of him, and they can do something, because Don and Candace and Grandis know, in my opinion. They absolutely know. All right, guys. Love you all. Appreciate you. Thank you all so much. You all are amazing. Thank you, War Eagle, for 4 months. Really do appreciate you again, Nike. Make sure you thank our War Eagle. Thank you, Joey. Thank you for 7 months. Really do appreciate you, my love. And we got Spirit Seeker Squad. Guys, drop Spirit Seekers link again, please, if you don't mind. I just love it here. Justin is always truth and stands on what he believes. I respect that. I respect you, Justin. Oh, thank you, my dear. I am honored to call you friend as well. Thank you so much, Spirit Seeker. Y'all make sure you subscribe to Spirit Seeker, one of the best and nicest in the community. Thank you. Enjoy life. Can we have a Sebastian song? Sure, absolutely can. Let's have a chicken party first. Okay?
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. Christopher! Oh, Chris! Christopher! Katie! Christopher! Katie!
And it
To
was
Mr. Proudfoot. To Mr. Proudfoot. To Mr. Proudfoot.
Yes,
Mr.
ma'am.
Proudfoot.
Oh. Suck it now.
Oh.
Suck it now.
I'm 2020 diesel 2021.
Oh.
Suck it now.
Oh.
Suck it now. Let's celebrate. Let's dance.
Well, this is what I mean when I say I don't know how we gonna get there, but we gonna get there. Hey, yo.
What did the irritated chicken say?
Sebastian!
What should we fucking da? I don't fucking know. Yaranna yastara. Anarana.
I might have been a bitch to you this year. I just wanted to say that I'm still going to be a bitch to you next year. It's New Year's, not new me. Clean slate what?
Not possible because that area is not visible in the footage. My ass.
My ass. I'm too sexy for my hair, too sexy for my hair, too sexy, don't care. I love you, KK. I love you, KK. I also love me more than anything. Don't I? God, my hair looks good today. I hope I make a debut on the news. Those YouTubers are going to be like, this. Oh my God, look at Chris.
We just got the top report back in, and General Daugherty wants to watch the videotape.
Is that Chris?
November 26th.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit.
Oh.
Suck it now.
Oh.
Suck it now.
Well, at least KK still thinks I'm sexy. I might get her a pet cat. A pet cat. You want a pet cat, KK? A little sucky goes a long way.
Oh.
Suck it now.
Oh.
Suck it now.
A pet cat. A pet cat. A pet cat.
Snacks, because, he's 15 and snacks.
Something that I believe we're pervy to. Something that I believe we're pervy to. Something that
I believe I'm pervy. You're pervy. You look extra pervy today. Ed Gramus. Oh my God, look at Chris.
We just got the top report back in, and General Daugherty wants to watch the videotape.
Is that Chris?
Let's celebrate. Let's dance. Rich daddy,
Bitch. There's two bitches that be talking shit in this place all the time. Do I? Who? Bitch, me and you.
Thank you all so very much. Really do appreciate you. All are amazing individuals. Love my Pearl family. Y'all are absolutely amazing. Let me find Sebastian's song, and we will play a song out for Sebastian in just a second, if I can find it. Maybe. Hold on, what's this? Hold on. Oh, I've never have I played this one? Maybe I'll do a debut of this one as well.
The mullet thinks he's a star. 5 wives later, he's played too far. Crystal clear lies wrapped in his charm. Slicked back hair, no cause for alarm. He says, don't talk about my ride outside. Camper hooked up, got nothing to hide. Dates all a blur, shadows in the mist. Police got stories, but he just twists. Oh, Edgar with your devilish grin. Words like silk get soaked in sin. You spin the sails while we just stare. Under that mullet, there's nothing fair. Wife number 4, she walked away. Said couldn't handle his twisted play. Edgar just laughed, flicked his bangs. Another tale in his liar's gang. He says he's crystal clear, but we all know beneath the surface lies start to show. Truth and fiction blurring his game. Edgar's the king of shooting blame. Oh, Edgar with your devilish grin. Words like silk get soaked in sin. You spin the sails while we just stare. Under that mullet, there's nothing fair.
All right. I didn't think I played that one. Hold on, bear with me. I need to find the one. Ooh, you just burped, girl. You just burped a good one, didn't you? 1 second, y'all. I need to find Sebastian song. Oh, I've got it here. I can do it like this. This is what I can do. Bear with me. Here we go. Sorry. Videos. I'm going to shares after this. Drop shares.
Sebastian, where are you? Calling your name through darkened skies and pours of rain. We search the heavens and the depths below. In the heart of night, your memory glows. Your army runs through strong and deep. Through the echoes of the night they creep. Some can't handle the piercing truth, but we march on for the love of you. Where are you, Sebastian? Come on back. We're painting every corner, covering every track. That's it, this is your smiling face. We're running through this endless chase. Edgar and KK, they're on high alert. The law is watching every turn, every hurt. But we'll never stop until you're here. In every heart you'll persevere. Your voice still echoes in our minds so clear. With every step we face our fear. Through the silence and through the noise, we'll keep on searching on our lost boy. Where are you, Sebastian? come on back. We're painting every corner, covering every track. That's that message, a smiling face. We're running through this endless chase. Where are you, Sebastian? Come on back. We're painting every corner, covering every track. That's that message, a smiling face. We're running through this endless chase. Where are you, Sebastian? Come on back. We're painting every corner, covering every track. That's that message, a smiling face. We're running through this endless chase.
All right, y'all. Thank you all so much for joining me. Really do appreciate you. Much love to everyone. Justice for Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Justice for Summer Moon Utah Wells. Justice for Michael Joseph Vaughn. Thank you all. Great live with you guys. Thank you all for your support. Thank you all for being here every day, or when you can at least. Thank you all for hitting the thumbs up button. Thank you for being here. All much love. Good night, everyone. I'll be over at Cheers. You want to join us over there? All right, guys.